234. Jarithari said, "The person that is wise remaineth wakeful in view of death. Accordingly, when the hour of death approacheth, he feeleth no pangs. But the person of perplexed soul, who remaineth not awake when the hour of death comes, feeleth the pangs of death and never attaineth salvation." The second brother, Sarisrika, said, "Thou art patient and intelligent. The time is come when our lives are threatened. Without doubt, only amongst many becometh wise and brave." The third brother, Stambhamitra, said, "The eldest brother is called the protector. It is the eldest brother that rescued the younger ones from danger. If the eldest himself fails to rescue them, what can the younger ones do?" The fourth and the youngest brother, Drona, said, "The cruel god of fire, with 7 tongues and 7 mouths, quickly comes towards our habitation, blazing forth in splendor and licking up everything in his path." Vaisampayana continued, having addressed one another thus, the sons of Mandapala then each devotedly addressed an eulogistic hymn to Agni. "Listen now, O monarch, to those hymns as I recite them." Charithari said, "Thou art, O fire, the soul of air. Thou art the body of the earth's vegetation. O Sukra, water is thy parent as thou art the parent of water. O thou of great energy, thy flames, like the rays of the sun, extend themselves above, below, behind, and on each side." Sarishrika said, "O smoke-bannered God, our mother is not to be seen, and we not our father. Our feathers have not grown as yet. We have none to protect us save thee. Therefore, O Agni, infants that we are, O protect us, O Agni, as we are distressed. Protect us with that auspicious form thou hast, and with those 7 flames of thine. We seek protection at thy hands. Thou alone, O Agni, art the giver of heat in the universe. O Lord, there is none else save thee that giveth heat to the rays of the sun. O protect us, who are young and who are rishis." Avyavaha, carrier of sacrificial butter, be pleased to go hence by some other route. Stambhavitra said, "Thou alone, O Agni, art everything. This whole universe is established in thee. Thou sustainest every creature, and thou supportest the universe. Thou art the carrier of the sacrificial butter, and thou art the excellent sacrificial butter itself. The wise know thee to be one, as cause and may as effects, having created the 3 worlds. Thou, O Avyavaha, again destroyest them when the time cometh, swelling thyself forth. Thou art the productive cause of the whole universe, and thou also art the essence in which the universe dissolves itself." Drona said, "O Lord of the universe, growing in strength and remaining within their bodies, thou causest the food that living creatures eat to be digested. Everything therefore is established in thee. O Sukra, O thou from whose mouth the Vedas have sprung, it is thou who assumes the form of the sun, and sucking up the waters of the earth, and every liquid juice that the earth yields, gives them back in time in the form of rain, and causest everything to grow. From thee, O Sukra, are these plants and creepers with green foliage. From thee have sprung these tanks and pools, and the great ocean also that is ever blessed. O thou of fierce race, this our human body depends on Varuna, the water god. We are unable to bear thy heat. Be thou therefore our auspicious protector. O destroy us not, O thou of copper-hued eyes, O thou of red neck, O thou whose path is marked by a black color, save us by giving along any remote route, as indeed the ocean saveth the house on its banks." Vaisampayana continued, thus addressed by Drona, that utterer of Brahma, Agni, well pleased at what he heard, And remembering also the promise he made to Mandapala, replied unto him, saying, Thou art a rishi, O Drona, for what thou hast said is Brahma, Vedic truth. I shall do your pleasure, fear not. Indeed, Mandapala had spoken to me of you to the effect that I should spare his sons while consuming the forest. The words he spoke and thy speech also are entitled to great weight to me. Say what I am to do, O best of Brahmanas. I have been greatly pleased with thy hymn. Blessed be thou, O Brahmana, Drona said. O Sukra, these cats trouble us every day. O Utashana, consume them with their friends and relatives. Vaisampayana continued. Then Agni did what the asked him to do, telling them of his intentions. And O Janamejaya, growing in strength, he began them to consume the forest of Khandava. Thus ends the 234th section in the Khandavadaha Parva of the Adi Parva.